I'm currently in the National Forest. I'm at a campsite and I'm sitting here, right? And I see this truck go up the road because the forest road is right there. And then I get out. I look down there, the truck is sitting on the side of the road, not even in a campsite. Like, bro, come on. I'm not gonna stay here with that going on. Like, nah, that's a red flag. Because there's literally another campsite right down the road. Why not go to that and sit or camp? Why literally right down the road from my site with view of it? So yeah, I think I'm gonna roll out, bro. Alright, we dipping. Let's see if this creek I'm good, bro. I'm good. I came out here for peace and quiet and to get away from people, and for somebody to come out here and sit right beside my campsite, nah, I'm good. It's a Monday night. Like, a Monday night. That's wild. Well, that's van life for you. Sometimes you gotta leave your campsite at dusk to go find another one. It's all a part of the journey. If you're new here, my name is James and I travel the country in my 94 Chevy Astro. So come and join me. Finally made it to another one of my spots. Very quiet, secluded spot. I had to move a few trees, like small trees that had fell across the road. That's how I knew nobody had been up here. But yeah, that was weird. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. And to deliberately go down 2 forest roads to get to that spot and then park beside someone who's occupying another spot, like right down the road, not even in a spot. That was too sketch to me. Anytime things like that happen, I'm out. I just don't trust people like that because there's no reason. Like, I asked myself, why would they do that? And I couldn't come up with like a good answer. So it's like, yo, let's go about my business. I don't even want to interact with that. So I'd rather just, keep my peace. Right now, I'm going to call it a night. It's not even late. It's like 8 o'clock, but it's so dark. It's probably going to be really cold tonight, so I'll use the diesel heater later. I'm excited about that for real. Other than that, yep, I'm going to call it a night, y'all. Peace. See y'all in the morning. Whoa. Look at this. Mornings in the Blue Ridge are super magical. Good morning, y'all. Oh, I slept pretty good last night. Didn't even think about the incident at the other campsite. Phew. This is beautiful. And then you got the fall foliage going all down the road. Here it comes, y'all. The sun is about to rise. Ooh. This is why I love this spot so much. I just want to say, today is my 34th birthday, and I'm celebrating it in nature, watching the sun rise over the Blue Ridge Mountains to celebrate everything that I've accomplished this year, all of the hard work that I've put in this year, building this community, traveling through 16 states, more than I've ever traveled in my life. This is just all I wanted right here, to be able to be alive, to celebrate this, to see the beauty before me. That's all I want for my birthday. And I'm just so thankful, so happy to still be on this earth, to make a difference on this earth. I've always wanted to make a difference. I've always wanted to inspire people. I've always wanted to help people. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm out here inspiring you, helping you, entertaining you, and just showing you what life is really about. And I'm so thankful to be able to do that. And I thank each and every one of you who've been with me on this journey. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you to my lovely Astro van that has been my vessel, who has taken me places, kept me safe, kept me warm, held all my gear, just been my space that I could be, you know, just a space all to myself that I can take with me anywhere. Thank you so much, Papa Smurf. I love you so much. You've been an amazing van. You've been in my life since I was a kid, and you're still in my life, taking me places. Thank you. We're living life, y'all. We're alive, we're out here, and we're doing it. And no matter what, I never changed. Even if being weird isolated me, I never changed. I've always been myself. I always will be myself, and I always will stay true to myself, because that's just who I am. And I'm happy, and that's all that matters. And even though I've had hard times and not been accepted most of my life, I still have a big heart. I still have love in my heart, and that'll never change. And y'all are probably like, there goes James crying again. Well, hey, it's a very emotional time. This is the realness of it all. I don't edit this out. I'm not afraid to cry in front of thousands of people, because this means something to me, and it's very emotional for me. And I'm just thankful to be able to share all of this with y'all. Okay, rant over. It's like 7 o'clock and 30 some degrees up here. I'm in a coat and shorts with sandals and socks on, crying on the side of a mountain. Oh gosh. Sometimes your boy just has a heart-to-heart with the camera, and that's okay. That's a part of the journey. But we're heading on down the mountain. I love to drive around in the morning time in the Blue Ridge, because the scene is just so beautiful. This is the part yesterday where I was coming up in the dark and had all my lights on, and trees were in the road, so I had to move these trees out of the road. That's how I knew, like, nobody had really been up here. Like, it was more up here that I had to move also. I know it's dark in here, but cooking a chorizo for breakfast. I seemingly left my tripod, the attachment to hold my phone, so now I'm forced to just hand hold it right now. I'll have to go back, and that's about a 40-minute drive, but oh well, I did it. So, well, this might be a bit tragic. I drove back like 40 minutes because I thought I left my tripod, but I'm not even seeing the tripod. Oh, snaps. Oh. Oh. Maybe it's in the van. Let's look. No way, y'all. Yo. Did I run over this? No. Yo. Yo. That's what I'm talking about. I needed this. I can't lose this. This is very important. I spent so long up there looking for that tripod. I came up here. I didn't see it in the road. Maybe I thought it was a stick. But yo, we drove 40. Oh my gosh. And before I forget, I wanted to show y'all my rebuild. So I have a ton more space. I have this. This is like an upper shelf so I can fit taller objects underneath it. That's all storage all the way back to the wall, the full length of the table. And then up here, I got a converter, the cell phone booster way in the back, my plate, and that could be used for other things too. And this is built out of tulip poplar and scrap wood. Boom, bushcraft in the van. And another thing about this build is I used the cabinet that was here before this to put in like the shelving, the part where the food and stuff sits, and then to make this one another piece of it. I'll put up a picture of what this used to look like before I made this tulip poplar shelf, which these right here keep things from sliding out. And down here, I actually used a lag from a 2x3 because I didn't have enough tulip poplar. I gotta find more tulip poplar, so it's just for like aesthetic to make it look like a leg. But yeah, y'all, as you can see, it's so deep. Like all of this is like, that goes back really far actually. So I'm really happy about this shelf build. It gives it a whole like rustic vibe in here. And I love that outdoor rustic vibe, like the bushcrafting vibe. So I'm happy with that. And it worked out great for the first time actually storing stuff in it when I went to the national forest. And yeah, it's been great so far. Well, upon further inspection, it looks like this is sliding, so I'm gonna need to put a screw over this side. And I didn't have any more tulip poplar, so I had to use part of the old cabinet to make this actually like a wall to keep things from sliding back. But I hang the pan and everything there. This space right here is where my trash can was, and I wasn't using it, so I took it out. I'll just use like trash bags and whatnot. But yeah, it looks like I gotta fix this actually, because it's turning and I don't like that. I've been wanting to do that upgrade ever since I built that cabinet. Actually, the cabinet that was there to store food was only meant to be like a temporary structure, and you know how that goes. I kept putting it off, and until I went on like the West Coast trip, where I had to stack up a lot more food than I was used to, just because I didn't know where the stores were, how long I was gonna be out. That presented the problem of having a small storage for food. And that was the point where I was like, all right, bet I have to go and do something about this. So I built this whole storage, and I can put my bread under there now. I used to just have to put the bread on top of the table or on top of the power boxes, but I can store all that stuff under there now, which I'm so much more happy. It may have taken years. I hate to say that. It may have taken years to finally implement and build what I wanted to build, but nonetheless, we got there. And it worked out perfectly. Nothing slid out on rough forest roads or any of that stuff. So I'm happy. Yes. That's going to do it for this one, y'all. I want to leave you with some highlight clips from BFF. Thank you so much for watching. Good morning, y'all. This is first day of the BFF. We're getting ready for it. Everybody just woke up. So we still kind of dragging our feet a little bit, enjoying nature, you know, getting ourselves together. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to set up. We'll see everybody at 1 today. So I'm just putting lights and everything up, just hanging them up. I'm not an interior designer. I'm putting them up the best as I can. I mean, hopefully it'll look good, but we'll see tonight. I've set up the lights on the trails, so when people walk the trails and everything, it's all lit up. Well, the trails are not gonna be really lit because we kind of want to keep that rustic, in the woods type of theme. But I think I did a pretty good job. We'll see. This is all a test and experiment, and we'll see how it goes. Super excited. First person's here too. I have kind of semi-taught a class. It wasn't really like a formal thing, but you know, we got the fire going. And I sort of explained, you know, but you know. Are y'all confident that you can make fire?
I can make a fire. Absolutely.
There we go. That's all that matters. Good morning, y'all. Somebody call me? But yeah, good morning, y'all. This is the second day, the main day. We got live performance coming through tonight.
And I usually play with the mallets because it's easier. Get your footage.
You know what I'm saying? Get a little sequence, put things at an angle, that way it look like, you know what I'm saying?
In the 1920s, and he was a megastar. He was like a Beyonce. If I could, I surely would.
I do plan to share some of the video I took here. Do you mind if I tag you and stuff? I can tag you and stuff.
Over here making. What you making?
Some pancakes.
I'll let you tell it. Cool.
Making some pancakes with butter, so y'all already know how he feels. We're gonna give him some butter pancakes too.
And look who I found in the wild.